This is going to be a very busy week, Felicia. It's important that we all work off some master schedule to make sure that things get done while I'm campaigning.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
I'm counting on that, Felicia. In fact, I may even have to ask you to help me with the campaign.
I know how important this union presidency is to you, Mr. Lavery.
Well, there's a lot that can be done down here to help people. I hope that I can perhaps make some of those changes.
Well, you've got my vote, if I could vote.
Thanks. I appreciate that. You could, join the union, you know. It's not too late.
Well, it's a little late to build up the muscles to work down on the docks, but since I can't vote, maybe you could give me some kind of job I could do to help you win the election.
Oh, never ask a campaign politician if you can help. Believe me, you will be kept so busy you will not rest away after election day.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Yeah. This election, you're mine. I want you to work with Mr. Moran quite carefully. He's coordinating a plan for this rally that I'm having towards the end of the week. What I'd like you to do, Felicia, is to go out, you know, and advertise by handing out some flyers and some buttons. Try and get some advertising for the rally at the end of the week, just when you're out and about, you know.
Well, that will be no problem. I walk through the docks every day on my way to work.
Oh, yes, of course. I forget. You and your husband, you have a flat in the brownstone now.
Well, it's not exactly a flat, but it's more like a studio.
Well, you know, small quarters are well suited for newlyweds.
Well, it's only temporary. Frisco and I are going to get a place of our own as soon as he becomes a detective.
Oh, I thought Frisco had only just joined the police force.
Oh, yes, he's a rookie.
But doesn't it take a rookie a while before he's offered any sort of promotion?
No, not Frisco. He's special. Just ask Anna Devane.
Maybe Frisco just isn't cut out for police work.
Oh, come on now, Chief. You're looking at one incident. You gotta look at the big picture.
It's just a problem. I can't get the big picture out of my mind, John. I keep seeing that peanut wagon and all of Sean's cargo from the Orient just tipping right into the water.
Frisco is going through what a lot of rookies experience. You know, they want to be a good cop, so they try too hard. It can blow up in their face. I know. It happened to me.
What did you do?
I arrested the mayor's wife for soliciting.
You're joking.
No. Turned out that she was just campaigning for his re-election. Listen, the only reason I am still on the force today, because he didn't get re-elected and he didn't carry through on his promise to fire me.
Right, another broken campaign promise. Well, lucky for you.
Well, look, the point of the story is that any rookie can be awkward and overzealous, and they can still end up being good cops. I'll tell you something. I never thought I'd say this about Frisco, but he's a good man. I wouldn't give up on him.
I have no intention of giving up on him. I really don't.
No. He was chasing a suspect.
No, but he was chasing a suspect alone, which I do not approve of. And I also do not approve of damage to personal property like that.
I know, but sometimes that can't be avoided.
All right, well, then you explain that to the peanut vendor and to Sean Donnelly, please.
Look, what are you going to do to him?
I don't know. Nothing for the moment. You know, Ramsey and I, we gave him a good dressing down, and, well, that should keep him in line. At least the next couple of hours.
Well, the books are finally balanced.
Oh, thank you.
I managed to separate the accounts from the 6 clubs into individual ledgers. You know, what I don't understand is why your bookkeeper before didn't do that.
Well, I guess she just didn't have your head for figures, did she?
What would you like me to do with these?
No, I'll show you. Here we are. And this key is for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is really interesting.
Frisco,
Hey,
come on in.
there's no one outside, so I just felt myself inside.
Well, what are you doing here?
Well, isn't that a wonderful way to greet your new husband?
Well, I'm sorry, I just didn't expect to see you until I got home.
It's okay. I talked to Vince. He said he and Nina were coming over for dinner, and I just wanted to see if there was anything I could pick up on the way home.
Okay, well, we can go by the store on the way home. Do you mind waiting for just a little while?
No problem.
Okay.
Well, how's life on the police force, Frisco?
Well, I must say, so far it hasn't been dull.
Well, you know what I say, whenever a job gets dull, that's the day I close the shop.
Yeah, it looks like you're doing pretty well for yourself.
Oh, yeah, our business couldn't be any better. Thank you.
Listen, I notice you have a pretty sharp little computer system over there, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, it's the only way you can get things done these days, but thank goodness Felicia knows how to work the blasted thing. I don't know the first thing about them. I spend my time avoiding them. Yeah.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure. Felicia, Lock the door there when you're finished, will you?
Okay, it'll be just a minute.
Oh, you take your time, Felicia. Frisco, it's always a pleasure.
Same here. Honey, do you really know how to work this thing?
Oh, yeah, that's very similar to the one that I worked with when I was working with Sean. Once you've worked with one, you've worked with them all. Frisco, we gotta get going. I don't want to be late when Vince and Nina get there.
Listen, sweetheart, we just have to make one more stop before we go home, okay?
Other than the grocery store?
Yeah, I just want to stop by Anna's office and just take a look at her computer.
Why the sudden interest in computers?
Well, it just may help me crack a very important case.
Well, why did you bring me here?
I just want to check something out on Anna's computer, okay, honey? Come on.
Does it have to be right now? We're supposed to have dinner with Vince and you, and I haven't even started cooking yet.
Sweetheart, listen. I've had a very bad day, and I'll tell you all about it when we get home. Will you just please humor me for now? Okay?
Okay, if it doesn't take very long.
That's my girl. I love
What
you.
do you need?
Okay, I need you to look up a Swiss bank account.
What does that have to do with your job?
Well, it may give me information to a very important case. Now, do you think Anna's computer can spit that out?
Well, she's interfaced with the WSB information system. I'm sure she can get access to this kind of information.
Great. Here. Name of the bank, number of the code. I need to know who owns the account also.
No, not until you tell me what's going on.
Honey, that's confidential.
And so is bank records.
Look, I'm not going to make a habit of this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But whatever we share together, it stays between us. Promise?
Promise.
The guy I'm looking for down at the waterfront, I think he's involved in this.
Frisco, how can a man on the docks be involved with Swiss bank accounts?
Jimmy Lee thinks that Sean ripped off the Quartermain fortune, stuck the money in a Swiss bank account, and this little mystery man has brought some back into the country.
Honey, that's the most ridiculous story I have ever heard. You can't possibly believe that.
No, but I have to check it out.
No.
Honey, please.
Okay, but the only reason why I'm doing this is to put a stop to that story. Are you sure Anna doesn't mind if we use her computer?
No problem. She's at a revitalization meeting of the waterfront.
I hope we don't get in trouble because of this.
My whole day's been trouble.
Your day is getting more and more interesting to me.
I'll explain it as soon as we get out of here, okay, honey?
Mm-hmm. Bank of Geneva, account number 179885, code name Heather.
Good.
Okay. Name of account holder?
Sean Donnelly.
Okay. No such account. There. Are you happy? Can we go? Can we just get out?
No, that can't be right, because I copied the number right off of the letter. If it's not Sean's account, then who is it?
What on earth is this? What is this? What are you doing in my office? I'm still waiting for an explanation, Frisco.
Maybe we could do this another time, Anna. Frisco and I are expecting dinner guests, and we really haven't had time to prepare anything, so...
Well, you just order pizza. I want some answers, Frisco.
I can explain everything.
Like you explained that fiasco this afternoon?
I wish someone would explain to me what happened this afternoon. I would really like to know.
Well, your husband has a real flair for the comedy, Mrs. Jones. He's a regular Keystone cop.
Listen, there's no reason to involve Felicia in this, all right? I'll explain it to you when I get home. This is all my idea coming in here. Why don't we just keep her out of it, okay?
Certainly. Felicia, would you please wait outside?
Oh, no, it's okay. I'll stay.
It wasn't a multiple choice question. Outside now.
Please, honey.
All right, Frisco. Start talking.
Kid is gonna get himself in a lot of trouble.
You should have seen him this morning. He was a regular bloodhound. If that peanut wagon hadn't gone in the water, he'd have caught Stan.
Oh, we can't let that happen.
Yeah, but he won't give up. I've known cops like him before.
So what do you suggest we do about it?
I got something cooking. If it works, we'll have him in our back pocket.
Now, listen, I don't want him hurt.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, Duke. Hey, how you doing with that, lady cop?
What do you mean?
Well, I was supposed to take care of Frisco, and you were going to make sure that Anna Devane ended up in your pocket.
Yes, among other places. Why?
You got something going?
I have very definite plans for Anna Devane. Well, that woman, well, she just has a very strong mind of her own.
I still don't know what you're up to.
I know you and Bert told me to lay off the guy down at the docks, but I gave it just one last shot.
Oh, I see. So you thought that by breaking into my office and using my WSB computer that you would find out who he is?
Well, you always told me it was an open-door policy around here.
Now,
If I
cut
ever
the
needed-
comedy, Jones. You know as well as I, you've got no right to use the chief's computer without her permission.
Yes, and you should be ashamed of bringing Felicia into your little plan.
She's a whiz at computers.
Oh, fine. Keep it up. You'll really be in big trouble.
You'll probably be suspended without pay.
All right. All right, you win. Because I am going to leave this guy alone completely. All it is doing is causing trouble. I'm sorry, Anna. Can we just forget today and start over tomorrow?
That's really up to you.
All right, Jones. Remember, we got enough crooks on the waterfront as it is, without you inventing any new ones.
Sir.
Look at just what walked in.
It's your worthy adversary. That man sure knows how to work a room.
What's the matter, Jimmy Lee? You look a little under the weather. Did our little contest this morning tire you out?
Not a chance, Duke. I do that sort of thing every day. You know, the men know me as one of their own. Don't worry about it. I'll turn out the vote.
Good luck. You'll need it, you know, because I'm going to win this election. Excuse me.
Where'd you get that phony accent?
I can't believe his smug attitude. He really believes he's going to win this election.
Well, you better feel the same way too, Jimmy Lee, or he is going to win it hands down.
Well, now, how are plans going for the rally?
Oh, just great. My son is the front runner, and we intend to keep it that way.
Sounds exciting. Now, you sure I can't help you with the kitchen?
No, I think I have everything pretty well covered.
Well, as a matter of fact, we should already thank you for your contribution.
And what's that?
Well, Lila contributed several gallons of your relish.
Glad to be of help.
Yeah, my wife has turned into a geriatric mogul. Her contributions had to be counted by the gallon.
Well, Edward, if there's anything else you want, you just let me know.
Thanks, Ruby, but I think I've managed to con most of the local merchants out of everything from caviar to nuts.